Amber,
I'm Tony.
and welcome to
Salem, I'm hit.
episode 1, season 3, Wonder Time.
Star date.
There is no star date. We're starting a new fucking season for Wonder Woman because it's fucking Wonder Woman.
Exactly. How long have we been bitching about a goddamn Wonder Woman movie? It's only I think it was episode one, season one, episode one, wasn't it? We
Probably
was
because we've
bitching
been
about
bitching.
fucking Wonder Woman goddamn movie. Because there's a fucking Ant-Man movie. I mean, come on.
Exactly. Guardians of the motherfucking Galaxy has had two
Two as
fucking
two fucking
movies.
movies. Yes.
Nobody knew who the fuck Guardians of the Galaxy were, but
Yeah.
two
Still don't.
movies.
I seen both movies. Still don't. I don't know. Fucking never heard of either one of those jackasses.
I honestly just don't give a
Yeah.
shit. But that's
Yeah.
not the point, man.
I already told you why I wouldn't sell those movies. But
Yeah.
yes, the fact that motherfuckers nobody ever heard of, they gave a fuck about. I mean, goddamn, Arm Fist got a fucking whole series on Netflix. I mean, come on,
Yeah. And especially after Iron Fist came out, nobody gives a shit about Iron Fist.
fucking Luke Cage. I mean, Jessica Jones. Who the fuck ever heard? Who the fuck is seriously? Who the fuck is Jessica Jones?
Okay, okay,
I
you
watched
can't
that
say that
shit.
about Jessica Jones. Shh. Iron Fist, yes, fuck Iron Fist, but not Jessica Jones.
Yeah. No, I mean, I liked it. I sit there. I mean, but I saw the whole. I still don't know who the hell she is.
She's one of them side comics that was just really, really popular because it was dark and shit. I mean, but I knew about Jessica Jones and like
I mean, has she been around long? I mean,
for a little while. I don't want to go back and date it. I just know I heard about it a few years ago, and I heard well before.
because I will, because I've quit paying, because I pretty much quit paying attention to shit in pretty much in the mid 90s.
That
Yeah.
might be when she came out, honestly. Like right after that, I don't
I
know.
mean, like I said, see, I never really read the Arm Fist comics. Like I said, I just remember seeing them on just looking at the because you had your staples you looked at, because see at the time GI Joe was, back then GI Joe was real big, so we were too busy going for the GI Joes, just scanning over everything else,
Oh no, hell no, I don't give a damn
yeah,
about GI Joes.
and
But
shit,
yeah, I'd look her up, but I can't type right now.
various other stuff. And like I said, I read my Spider Man. So that generally I didn't buy comic books. I sit there, like I said, I was reading them while I was waiting on a girlfriend to get off work, and and I'd just be at the comic book stand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sit there, and then sometimes she got off work before I finished the comic book.
And then you get to the point of who the fuck is this?
Yeah, yeah.
Now Jessica Jones was fairly popular, and I actually want to see a Misty Knight series. I wanted to see a Misty Knight series before I saw Iron Fist, but I understand I have to do Iron Fist first. But
I
I don't
mean,
give a damn about Iron Fist.
hell, they're getting ready to come out with a Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking
Like I felt old as fuck when they said Cloak and Dagger, and I knew what it was.
yeah. Yeah, because I believe I actually have that. I believe I actually have issue number one of Cloak and Dagger laying around here somewhere.
Mm, I just remember that old ass movie. I don't know if it was related to the comic, but I remember the Cloak and Dagger movie.
I don't think it was because because I wanted to, because I again, because the rare instance is this, where I've actually read the book, watched the movie, pissed off about the fucking movie.
Stop reading the book before you see the movie. Just see the movie blank,
No,
and
no,
then go
no,
back and
no,
read the book.
no, 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 that ain't what happened. I'm talking about Cloak and Dagger. That's what I was saying. I knew, because like you said, I remember, like I said, I remember the because it took me a minute watching the new trailer for it. Finally caught. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I
Yeah,
said there. Yeah, and that's like But like I said, I'm pretty sure that movie had almost nothing to do with it for real. But I could be wrong again. It's been years.
I have no idea. Once again, I'd
And I
look it up, but I
and
can't
I was
type.
yeah, and I was still drunk, and I'm sure I was still drinking at the time. Even if I was only 15 when it came out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a mess, dude. But can't really say that because I'm drunk now, so whatever. But yay, fucking Wonder Woman movie. I don't even care if it's hot fucking garbage.
Exactly.
I don't.
Yeah, see, that's the only thing I'm actually kind of upset about is the fact that they're going, they're doing the fucking Captain America thing, for ish, going on. They're doing World War One, still World War Two.
Well, I've tried to avoid every fucking spoiler I possibly can. Like as soon as they say Wonder Woman movie, anytime anybody says Wonder Woman movie, I hide and run away. I want to go in here fresh. I don't want to be mad from trailers. I don't want to be mad from
Yeah.
speculation. I don't
No,
know. That's all I
well,
know
no,
about the movie
no,
so far.
well, I mean, you got that from the Batman
Yeah,
movie. I mean, that's the only thing. Again, see, like I said, that's the only thing I know about it is the fact that it's being set in during one of the world wars. That's the only thing I'm kind of upset about. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, there's so much World War II stuff that's already like media that's already out. I can see why they want to push it back to World War One, and it kind of makes her more badass for being around
Well,
longer and
because
not getting
also,
caught.
this is the 100th anniversary for World War One. So I mean, I think that's part of the reason why they're doing it too.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't.
We're in 100-year territory, for that shit.
Yeah. Well, like, it could be
Uh,
like stick figures and shit, and they pretend like World War One happened with like uh popsicle sticks and shit. I don't care. I just want to see the Wonder Woman movie. I don't even care if it's terrible. Like, I don't feel as distant from it as a Catwoman movie because there was already several forms of Catwoman in media before this. You pretty much had Linda Carter and like some cartoon movies, and that's it.
there's some room to play with, so there for the most part. Because actually, I didn't really read the Wonder Woman comics.
I didn't really either because I couldn't really find them.
Yeah, I mean, it's that there. You didn't really see him a whole lot. Cause like I said, we're talking, the corner save a step, not even the convenience store, the save a step. The convenience store had better stuff, but it was, we weren't allowed to go that far, you know.
Yeah. Now most of the Wonder Woman lore I have is just from like the DC's animated universe and then Justice League and Justice League Unlimited.
And and also, generally only a foot forward, maybe one or two, because back when he'll sit there, we got $2 week allowance, no damn thing 75 cents. Yeah,
Damn right.
yeah,
But I think if I pre-order my ticket, you actually get like a from Fandango, you get like a Wonder Woman comic pack. So I think I'm just gonna pre-order my ticket just so I can get that. Cause I'm going Thursday night. I don't give a damn what anybody else has to do. I'm gonna fucking go and I'm gonna see it, and then we're just gonna have to see it again Sunday.
yeah,
Because damn it, Wonder Woman movie.
exactly. And I want that movie. I want that movie to do well. That's I
Yes.
hope it's and sit there. I really sit there because really I'm actually kind of almost surprised they didn't give that stupid bitch Scarlett Johansson plays um
Black Widow.
yeah, Black Widow. I was surprised they didn't give her. Of
I
course, I
wanted a
mean,
Black Widow movie, but Scarlett Johansson kind of sucks, so I'm not
yeah,
mad.
yeah. See, see that's see that I'm on the same page. That there. But at the same time though, Ant Man.
Every time you say Ant Man, I remember it exists. Like I put it away.
Yeah, I see, and see that's and because I'm, because that's how much of a fucking outrage that is.
Yeah.
There, I'll sit there. It's like everybody wanting to get upset about the woman's only screening of that shit. Like and sit there.
Yeah, they can chew my fucking draws on that.
Never mind that our president attended a male men only fucking concert of fucking Kobe Keith, Saudi Arabia, but that's beside the point. Oh god damn,
We're not even gonna go there. They
yeah,
can fucking chew my draws on getting upset about the women's only
yeah,
screening when it's been a fucking boys club for how many hundreds of years.
exactly,
I mean, they can suck my fucking taint. I'm sorry, not sorry.
yeah, exactly.
Now this has to be like marked as explicit. Cause fuck you. That's why.
Exactly.
But yeah, I really want this to do well. I actually want the Aquaman movie to do well because
Yeah.
everybody fucking hates Aquaman for no reason.
Well, it's because the fucking goddamn Justice League cartoons, fucking made him the biggest goddamn idiot there was. It's like really, they kind of almost did that, with Batman because they try fucking because they everybody wants to make everything so fucking kid friendly. That's the fucking problem. So they're fucking worried about upsetting a goddamn 5-year-old.
I don't know. The
Yeah.
5-year-old not knows not to go in the fucking water because Aquaman's there, and if he doesn't like you, fuck you. The shark will eat your ass. But Jason Momoa as Aquaman's gonna get some butts in the seats, so there's that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there anyway because Aquaman gets shit on way too hard, and I gotta watch
But
Aquaman movie.
see, Aquaman was my I mean, I had Aquaman underoos. Yeah, I mean, I am an Aqua. I mean, I did read the Aquaman comics. For the most part. So
Yeah.
or somewhat. When again didn't buy them, I just kind of skimmed over them when I could find them.
Yeah. So the question I have is because I can't look it up right now. Who was first, Aquaman or Namor?
That because he, I want really I want because need more Aquaman's foe or whatever. Arch.
I'm not sure.
And so that case it would almost have to be Aquaman because of course then again they both might have been introduced in the Aquaman #1 or whatever, you know what I'm saying. Oh no, Nemo. No, oh no, Nemo. Oh no, Nemo. Okay, no, never mind. That's the other. It's the us. Shit. That's the dude with the fucking flat. That's the fucking dude. Looks like Sarge with the flat top haircut. Uh,
Okay, Namor the Submariner came
yeah,
out 2 years before Aquaman.
yeah.
Just correct me if I'm
Yeah. See, I was thinking something else up there. I was just like, yeah, I was gonna say they're both pretty close, but I was getting ready to almost say I had to say Nemo, but yeah.
Yeah, no,
Just
Namor
well,
the
damn it,
Submariner came first.
you fucking, almost made me had to think.
I didn't want to, so I looked at my phone.
Yeah.
I forgot I had my phone in the room. I thought I left it upstairs. But
See, I remember days before the internet. Back when you actually had to read the shit. Back when you actually.
man, I wasn't old enough to read the shit. What?
Mm.
Aquaman didn't have any comics when I was a kid, I think. Because everybody
Well,
shit on
and
Aquaman, and they
sit
were like,
there,
whatever.
and the occasional trip to the Great Escape. Really, I want to go by. I want to go. We didn't. Shit. What you were? Yeah, I was going to say. What you doing Tuesday?
Working. Actually working now, which is why I don't like it anymore. I didn't mind when I didn't do anything. Anyway, Wonder
But
Woman movie.
I'll sit there. Yeah, I mean, I'll sit there after 8,000 Marvel movies and 5,000 Batman movies. We found and 3,000 Superman movies. We finally get something else from DC.
Yeah, I
Yay!
mean, shit.
It took them.
DC is like, how many properties does DC have? Maybe 3. I don't know. I only see 2. I only see Batman and fucking Superman. It's only been Batman and fucking Superman for 20 fucking years.
Yeah, I mean, well, hell, you got. I mean, how's it? You got Flash, Green Arrow. I mean, because Flash, Green Arrow. Yeah,
Seriously though, Ant Man got a fucking movie before the damn Flash.
yeah.
What the hell? I think the Flash is stupid, but Ant Man got a fucking movie before the fucking Flash.
Yes. Sit there. Hell for Flash. Hell, even Green Arrow. Hell, even just have even Green. Say one of them do a cameo and somebody's just do a damn cameo. Shit. Like in a Batman movie
Well,
somewhere. They wish they.
I see why they don't put like the Green Arrow in with Batman shit because Green Arrow is just a blonde ass Batman.
Well, no, so I was saying. Just having me eater in. That's what I was saying. They could have, done this, a long damn time, but better a long time ago. And we'll see. Also, Green Arrow doesn't have a problem with killing. That
Nope. And they talk about Batman the murder machine in the fucking movies. Like, no, Green Arrow killed everybody.
yeah, yeah, Green Arrow don't give a fuck. He
I'm rich,
sit
bitch.
there, he spent 5 years on a fucking island. So there, and apparently, with some, with the League of Assassins.
Yeah, he didn't go train some people to be a better man. He was just stuck and had to murder some motherfuckers. Like he don't care.
He was just trying to fucking survive. There's
Yeah.
a big difference. When you come badass, in order to survive, or you just become badass because it's your destiny to save the city type bullshit.
Yeah. But then, like, how you gonna like? It's hard enough to like sell batarangs to people as an adult. I mean, Tim Burton like went really far with pushing that in a good way. But like selling the fucking arrow with the fist on it though, it took a long time for that to work, and it took a TV series for that to work. And they had to push that dark and gritty real hard first before they introduced the arrow with the fist. It took a lot of groundwork to make Green Arrow less stupid.
Yeah. See, because yeah. See, I just remember the Green Arrow stuff. I remember it was just always like tacked on to the back of somebody else's shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that again somewhere around here I got the in introducing you know
I don't know. I didn't read that shit because it was like, ooh,
well,
Green Arrow.
like I said it was somebody, like I said it was on the back of somebody else's shit. I just can't remember who the fuck it, what who it was offhand.
I don't even know because
I
when I
did,
first saw Green
you
Arrow, I
know,
was like, nope, he's Batman, but blonde, whatever. Already got Batman.
well, he was in a, yeah, actually, because I don't even remember what was going on. I was just like, yeah, just looked like an overrated fucking Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I appreciated the lack of cape, but he was a blonde Batman.
yeah. Well, like I said that like because he didn't have a problem with killing motherfuckers.
Nah.
And I actually really sit there, full bat, with bat, is me the a lot of the so-called moves that they do, whatever. It's just like it's almost be hard not to kill a motherfucker for real, because saying or just be, the kill strikes, seem to flow better. I
I feel like Batman just been lying. No, I totally don't kill nobody, but I dropped this dude down the shaft.
Yeah.
It was about 40 miles down. But I didn't kill him. I just dropped him. The fall killed him. I feel like Batman full of shit. He's a murderous bastard, but that's okay. Because he's crazy, because he dresses up like a fucking bat and goes to punch people in the face at night instead of spending his money that he fucking got to fucking fix the city.
Yeah. The real problem.
Yeah. He's crazy as hell. I know he kills people. He just convinces himself that he doesn't.
No, that have a fucking fucking laced heart attack, but he didn't kill him.
Nope.
So they're literally having the shit scared out of you. That they're
Yep. He just doesn't kill the Joker because he'd get bored if he did.
Mm.
He's got to justify murdering all
Actually,
goons.
how about this theory? There is no Joker.
I do like that.
It's all Bruce.
That makes way more sense than him not killing the Joker.
He can't.
Nope.
Yeah.
But is Bruce actually in Arkham part of the time to set up all these elaborate heists and shit?
Yeah.
I don't know. I still need to play the Telltale Batman game.
Well, that's how else sit there. He broke out to go see the fucking commissioner as Batman. Joker fucking sit there, and then he fucking after he done fucking did all that sit there, hell, because actually how else sit there, stay here, stay safe. How else does everybody keep getting fucking kidnapped and fucking tied up?
Yeah.
I mean, fucking Batgirl, Robin, every fucking time turn around, sit there like, how's he getting that fucking close to him when they're supposed to be safe? Yeah.
And they're supposed to be trained by the Batman.
Yeah. But Some have.
That puts an entirely different spin on the Killing Joke.
Mhm.
Not the movie that had all the extra crap where he was fucking Batgirl that I don't want to talk about.
I know.
But just the general thing.
Yeah.
That puts an entirely different spin on the Killing Joke because he would have a sexual fixation on the girl.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get fucked up and watch the original Tim Burton Batman movies.
Mhm.
And just make Jack Nicholson Michael Keaton.
You know, he killed his fucking parents when he was a fucking, in that fucking alley when he's a fucking, if you go off that movie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I was like, just to particularly go off that movie, not like just a general lore where it's just some random dude killed his parents, that he killed his own fucking parents.
Yeah.
That's gonna make that movie way more awesome in a couple hours.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he killed his parents. So there, for them, even 10-year-olds are fucking, fucking crazy sons of bitches. Hell, Caliban, not Caliban, but the one after that proved that.
Yeah, there have been so many. I honestly don't know which order they came in.
Especially rich kids. They're fucking sadistic.
Hell yeah. I think I just watched a movie with a sadistic rich kid.
Oh, fucking Jared Kisher, we fucking looking how sadistic that son of a bitch is.
Look, I'm trying not to be specifically political, dude. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. There we go. There's a movie.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that?
Not all the way through, I don't think.
Well, you know the rich kid that was in there was fucking crazy, and then he ends up being like the antagonist at the end of the movie. Oops, spoilers. But that movie's old enough to I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
How did you not make it all the way through Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
I always come catch already started or something, and then it's like always on. It's always on when I have to go to work or something. I don't know. I never sat down to actually watch it. It'd just be on when either I got to go to work or come home from work or come home.
I think it's on Crackle right now or something because I watched it on demand on one channel. It was either Crackle or IFC or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't go by the schedule that television is supposed to be on anymore. I just do what I want. It was funny. Somebody asked me about a DVR the other day. I was like, what the Oh, yeah, that used to be a thing. DVR. How adorable. Every time somebody mentions a recently faded technology, I'm just like, that's cute. Are you from the past? Such a dick about it. DVR? I think I had one on my TV 5-10 years ago. I don't know, man. I forgot.
Yeah. I don't know. I say, I say stuff, it shows up. I don't know.
Yeah. I tell whatever I'm watching that I like this show, and then it puts it where I want it.
Actually, Amazon is supposed to be coming out with a whole, their own version of Fire TV shit next month or whatever. Where it is, literally is just fucking, where it does sync up with, and audible, where you do just fucking tell your TV, turn the fucking lights off, turn the heat up, put on, and put on this fucking movie.
Oh, when you get your Echo, you can actually just say computer like you want to. Yeah. You can actually program that shit. Yeah. I know you didn't get one yet, but I know you will.
Well, see, that's why I was talking about, because that can take the place of you get that you don't need an Echo, and it's a 55-inch TV, $600.
I don't really want an Echo, but I know you're gonna get that shit. So
yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, I can keep making my I want to fully upgrade the house, putting with Nest and all that stupid shit.
I want Nest, but I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I'm gonna move.
I mean, I for one welcome my Roller Lords.
Yeah, I just think I'm gonna move, so I don't want to get Nest because I'm gonna move.
yeah. So there, and hell, hell, see, mom kicks the fucking bucket, I might be homeless.
You poor bastard. That was that conversation took a dark turn. You can live in a box in the driveway.
Well, we got boxes big enough for Amazon. I just fucking just live one of those.
That was so terrible. This is the worst show ever.
But still, how really has there not been a Flash movie? I mean,
I don't know.
because they because they're about about every 5 years or so they try a Flash series.
Yeah.
So that that they're really the one that's on WB right now is the longest running. So they're most of them they even had one with Alan Thicke as Flash.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Just no.
that lasted about 5 episodes.
7 episodes too many. That's what that
Yeah.
is. But now it's like they do a lot of Flash stuff, and then like they do a lot of Flash shows, and then they also had like 4 Fantastic Four movies already.
Yeah.
And apparently, like the first one was the best for adaptation, which is kind of sad because that was the Corman movie that most people haven't seen, and it was just
Yeah, it's just fucking internet lore.
it was
It's
$5.
pretty much internet lore.
Yeah, it was like they made it for $5, and they don't have the production values of the people that make Harry Potter fan films on the internet right now.
Yeah, but of course,
Those look really nice now.
yeah, of course, that was 20. Of course, that was 20. 20 years ago, or better, sometime.
Pre Sony Vegas,
Yeah,
apparently. Pre Adobe Premiere, I think, or I don't know which program it is. They're not giving me any money. Fuck them.
yeah, yeah. Saying all these other stupid ass, fucking shit, and then or even the nobodies. I mean, hell, I mean, what, you said, you mentioned people, you tell somebody to, name three DC characters. They're gonna fucking say Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
Yep.
You know,
But why the? But because penises, it took this long to get a movie
you know,
where.
ma- you know, or ma- or if my fluctuate between Aquaman, Man, Wonder Woman, but they're just going to name off the fucking Justice League,
Yep.
I mean, it's that they're, like I said, it's that they're, so are super friends, so,
Yeah.
you know,
That just makes me angry. Because there was a movie about the fucking spirit before there was a Wonder Woman movie.
yeah,
People still don't know what the spirit is, and everybody went out to see that damn movie. Because it came after Sin City, and it was super popular to have that visual appeal, and people went to see the spirit and didn't know what the fuck it was, and there still wasn't a Wonder Woman movie yet.
yeah. I mean, hell, Killer Croc was in a fucking movie. Well, actually, he didn't quite make it to, before Wonder Woman, but still,
He was well, yeah,
and,
it was really close. It was really close.
what, 2 weeks apart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that poor Suicide Squad movie that was just a really fucking expensive B movie that people thought was a real film.
Mm.
And people were really upset about that movie. I was like, "You've seen shit on sci-fi. That was just a really expensive sci-fi movie. That's all it was."
Mm. But I'm just saying, Indian Enchantress. I mean, come, really. But
Like, all right, everybody that was involved with the Enchantress and setting up the Enchantress in the movie, fuck you. Which I really need to change this podcast to Amber says fuck you. Salem I'm hit just doesn't quite fit anymore.
No.
It's just I get frustrated and just say fuck you.
Yep. Yep. Amber says frack off.
Exactly. That's my game handle for a reason. But like it just really bothers me when you see like a horrible idea make it to film, and then it just terrifies me to think about what they said no to get this.
Yes.
Like what fresh hell did they have to say no to for this to be fine?
Yeah, and I just and actually and remember I couldn't say this about the Lord of the Rings movie. Remember how much I was bitching about how much like ass the Lord of the Rings movies look like I go on on my on the TV. The trailers
Yeah.
the trailers I have seen for Wonder Woman on my TV are fucking pretty. You know what I'm saying? I was sit there just hope it's so I'm hoping they I mean, sure it's probably a CG, but it looks like they actually put the decent, time into the the CG. It looks, at least.
See, I hope the entire process of making the Wonder Woman movie was a gathering of love for the character, and not just we got to make this because everybody's bitching.
Yeah. I mean, sit there, I mean, hell, sit there, with, woman director, woman, sit there, and blah, blah, I mean, and like I said, I mean, like it's, because like you said, because she was the standout in the fucking, fucking Batman v Superman. I mean,
Yeah, I was worried about her because she was one of the people from fucking Fast and the Furious, but she was great.
yeah, if they stick with that, they should be fine.
Part of me is very sad that it's not Gina Torres, but I'm
Yeah,
okay with it.
yeah, sit there and well, she should at least be playing her mother or something,
Yeah, she should be one of the
yeah,
Amazons.
sit there, or at least the because see, I was one they'll actually go into the council or or yeah, what I'm talking about.
I think they are,
You
and
know,
they have cast the people, but
you
they
know,
look really really pale
sit there,
and not
cause
Gina
yeah,
Torres.
see, Jen, would be awesome on the like that bitch, I'm in charge, bitch, and
Yeah,
sit there, not necessarily her mother, which actually got well, sit there, which actually, say that, she would have to be because it's Princess Diana.
yeah, but still, like just Gina Torres somewhere in the movie would be great. I didn't look and see if she was in there at all. I mean, fan
Of course,
castings would have
of
made
course,
it be like a cameo or
they're also
something.
trying to go. I was just created by Zeus, so I mean, I don't know. They're actually going to go into all that or not. But still, I want to
Uh,
see. There's a fucking there's supposed to be an Amazonian cancel. It's like the Jedi cancel.
yeah, but
Yeah,
less douchey.
yeah,
Yeah, we should have a good clean 30 minutes of this, and then we can do the
yeah,
yay Wonder Woman was awesome.
yeah. Sit there, like I said, or ultimately bad either way. Like I said, it looks like it should be very pretty. Like I said, I'm not real sure which direction on the storyline are going per se, but like I said, I just kind of but it looks more like they're trying to do Captain America thing, which I'm kind of which I hope.
I'm more kind of about Chris Pine being Steve Trevor. They could have picked somebody fucking else.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not particularly happy with the male lead there. Yeah.
Like he's the saddest, limpest fucking Kirk. But I think that's partially writing too. Is it like the writing for Kirk is not great? Because Kirk in the series and in the other in the original movies was kind of badass, and like I don't really like the actor, but Kirk was written pretty well. And just in the new movies, the Kelvin universe, it's just like Kirk just kind of shows up and they hand him stuff. It's not really he doesn't show off his badassery at all.
Yeah.
I think Wonder Woman's going to be good because it doesn't have a choice.
Yeah. They did a good job with Hell sit there. I mean, she was the good part of it. She was the good part of a bad movie. So
Yeah, well, I mean, she was the great part of
yeah,
the bad
yeah,
movie. Ben Affleck was actually a good Batman for what it was. The Batman he was playing, he did a good job. You apparently disagree,
uh,
but I feel like Murder Bats was portrayed well.
yeah. Well, Ben Affleck, fucking Batman. When it's
Yeah.
who's the guy from fucking person of interest.
Oh yeah, that guy's Batman.
Because he's see because he's perfectly old enough, or looks old, where sit there like said they're trying to portray the older Batman. It could have been, that would have been, perfect because he's still old enough but young enough.
Yeah.
And obviously fucking in great shape.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if he would have been Batman, I think the world would have imploded because it would have been
yeah.
perfect. You can't cast him as Batman because then he'd be Batman outside beating the shit out of people. He wouldn't stop doing it because he's that good of an actor.
Oh well, hell, the guy that fucking play in the Daredevil series, the played the mentor dude, the old guy.
Oh, Stick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what there. Hell, that motherfucker really does eat green berets for breakfast.
I'm not shocked.
Sit there. I mean, he trains seals.
That's nice. Now shut up and eat your food before he kicks your ass. Clear that plate off, bitch.
Sit there. I was washing the bowl. I was like, no, no, oh shit, and this motherfucker's 80 years old.
And he will break
Yeah,
you like Drago.
yeah, and you won't ever see him move.
Nope. He's not running to save his life. Oh, speaking of which, can I throw a little jab at Prey in here? Did you see the game Prey that came out?
Yeah,
So, did you play the demo?
no.
Okay. So the demo was apparently hot fucking garbage on PS4 anyway, and it's fine. So I played the demo and got about 8 minutes into the demo, and there were way too many clues as to the ending of the story. Like I figured out the fucking story 8 minutes in, and it was just like insert fucking Price is Right failure noise here. I was like, oh wow, oh shit, I know exactly what. Damn it! And then I didn't want to play anymore, and the entire rest of the demo was a slog. To where I was relieved when the fucker was over because it wasn't any happiness in the game. So my brother came over, right? And I started the demo over again, and I told him to play. But then he was too punk ass to play, and he made me hit the buttons anyway. Because he's a bitch when it comes to hard games.
Yeah.
But like, I started playing, and then I convinced him it wasn't really straight up scary horror. That it was just like like Dead Space. He'd seen me play Dead Space, so it was alright. And he made it about 12 minutes into the demo because he went through the area a little slower than I did. And then he was like, "Oh wait, I think I know the story." When my brother knows your fucking game 10 minutes in.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, yeah. I barely even pay attention to what the hell's supposed to be going on in it.
But you probably know the end of the story
Yeah.
already. Like you start off the game and there's some psychological tests, and through the psychological test you're like, "What the? Oh shit!" And then you pretty much get confirmation of what you think right after you get past that part. So the rest of it was just like, whatever. This is just like it was like a Bioshock and Dead Space had a baby, a stupid baby.
Let's see.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that game made me so. It was so much build up to that game, and everybody's so excited about that game, and I'm like, but I was drunk and this was easy and stupid, and I was mad. And then my brother figured out your game in 10 minutes. I'd give my nephew 20 at that rate.
Don't you mean 8?
I was trying to be nice. Yeah, there's different dialogue trees and shit you can use to get there, but the ending's still the same. and obvious after the first 10 minutes. I don't even want to spoil the game because, like, if you can't figure it out at the first 10 minutes, then I'm just gonna let you be your special self. You enjoy the bliss of ignorance.
keep keep that happy childhood memory.
Uh-huh.
Don't peek behind the curtain.
Put the rabbit down, Lynn. You're terrible, Tony.
Good and squeeze it and call it George.
But anyway.
Yeah, a few games I sit there, like, and then I thought about getting, and then the way I understand, like, yeah, so glad I didn't.
Mm-hmm. I feel bad for it was like it was like the Order 1886 all over again because it was only about an hour worth of game. And I felt like Prey was only about 15 minutes worth of game. And I was like, no, I can't now because I don't care because I know, I'm like I know who I am as a character. Why would I continue on? And it just made me so mad. But like, the sad part is that it's not even related to the rest of the Prey series. There was another game called Prey that was completely unrelated, but they had the IP, like the first Resident Evil movie.
Yeah.
And they just like, we'll just slap that on this because we have the fucking IP, and that's close enough. Like the Super Mario Brothers movie. That's what that game felt like. And the internet's like, Prey is the greatest. Prey is the best. How high were you? Like, I'm afraid of the drugs you were on if you're enjoying this game. Unless they're giving you money, then that's fine. If they're paying you to say how great it is, that's okay. But if no one is offering you money, then what's that thing I say all the time? Oh yeah, fuck you.
Ever says fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, I really need to change the name of the podcast. Just the entirety of season 3 should just have the subtitle Amber says fuck you. But yeah, I look forward to the Wonder Woman movie. I look forward to the Aquaman movie. They're probably going to be good by proxy. I mean, like, math says that one of them has to be good. Even if everything else is complete and hot garbage, like one of those two movies has to be good. Cause science.
Exactly.
I mean, if people can be so happy about that Flash show, that's just where Barry's just a dick.
Mm-hmm.
A dick who dicks around with time. Then by proxy, people should enjoy Wonder Woman. But I think I started seeing people who saying nice things about it, but like, you know how that goes.
Mm.
I ran away screaming because I didn't want any spoilers. So I'm excited. I'm just gonna pretend like whatever actress I don't like is Gina Torres, and that's gonna make it better for me. It's probably not the ideal way to go into a movie, but it works.
And we're back.
Wonder Woman!
Finally, after fucking 5 years of just us bitching. No, excuse me. At least 10 years of just us bitching.
Yeah, at least 10 years of that.
You know, And you know what gets me about fucking these new DC movies is they had the fucking gall to flash all these fucking characters on the goddamn screen, but they only make movies of fucking two of them.
Yeah. Batman, Superman, Batman, Superman, Batman, Superman.
Barely,
All right.
barely get a mention of anybody else in the fucking movies.
Shit, we finally just getting a Flash movie, and
Yeah.
that show was on for. I don't know how long the show's been on. I don't care.
Just they just got done with season 3.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, they've been attempting Flash series for 25 years.
Yeah, I've seen other stuff like their cameos from the previous Flash series is people on there. I think I'm just reading whatever comes on the Mary Sue. But yeah, Wonder Woman, yay! Like this movie could have been terrible and I'd have been happy, but like it was actually good. So yay!
Yeah, there was some weird some weird camera angles, but actually some of the blur stuff. I mean, I appreciate it. They did try to make it look like a comic book movie for real. I felt that was some of the looked like it was decently filmed on gold film, gold and blue film. Yeah.
Yeah, it had a good look, and it vintaged it, because you were in the past, because it was a prequel, and well, pretty much a prequel to BVS.
Yeah, it's just sad, and it explains why she was the only one that could hurt the son of a bitch.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Well, because Wonder Woman.
Yeah. The origin story, I was totally cool with it. It hit just enough time to do every piece that it needed to do. I didn't feel like it was too much, too slow, none of that.
No, yeah, I sit there, and they explain, pretty much explained a lot, to an extent. Although I didn't, the God story was a little But of course, actually, did kind of explain, ration out for, I guess, for the Christians about why there's only one why there's only one God, and hey, it's pretty much the devil.
Yeah. Well, it did have that nice dichotomy. It was nice.
Yeah, without
and clean.
pretty much saying, per se.
Yeah. Nice
but,
and clean dichotomy. I kind of like that. It was easy for everybody to pick up to move on with. I see why they didn't go with some of her more complicated origins because she has like 87,000. So yeah.
But I did like the Homeland was done very some of it looked the outshots look incredibly cheesy, but I don't know, maybe that was actually the look they were going for, because like I said, there were a lot of it, you could tell it was filmed on at least a lot of gold film.
Yeah.
Kind of like
well, there was a lot of effects in the movie. Yeah. A lot.
It was like there were some where it really didn't need, where I felt wasn't needed, and like I said, some off-camera angles, and the horse, and the horse riding when they zoom, you just tell bitches just going.
Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot of the horse riding wasn't great, but like it was more effects than I thought it was gonna be. I felt like some of the stuff they could have rolled back and actually had real stuff, but they didn't look bad. They weren't great.
I felt they did. Like I said, I felt she did a real good job of making it look like a comic book movie.
Yeah.
Kind of like they went with Hellboy.
Yeah.
And stuff. I thought
Hellboy with a better budget.
Yeah. I thought sit there. At least I hope that was the look. Because I mean, if that was the look they was going for, that was it really did truly look good. It looked good.
Yeah.
Sit there. I mean, it was clean. It was sharp. Some of the action sequences was of course, that's been my problem with a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
The fast cut action sequences where they cut so much that you can't really see shit.
Well, just where it just no. I mean, even like just some of the fighting moves just get blurry.
Yeah, it's a damn shame because like the actors train so fucking hard to be in these fight scenes, and then the director cuts it to shit, and you can't really see what they spent fucking 6, 7, 8 months doing. And it's sad. I mean, you expected that everything else, but with all the slow mo that they threw in, I figured they wouldn't do so much of that in this movie. You had that slow motion answer to 300 in this movie, which I figured they picked up from all the the Resident Evil stuff. Whenever they would do like slow mo for 3D, it made
Yeah.
it look better in 3D. We didn't see 3D, but I feel like a lot of
Mhm.
that was slowed down to look cooler in 3D.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I said it probably, like I said, I'm like, yeah, maybe we should have saw it in 3D, but at the same time, though, I'm not 3D. I'm not a lot of times I'm not that impressed with, although we do.
Yeah, because with those you kind of have to,
Yeah,
because they put way a lot of effort in making it look good in 3D. Because remember we saw it and you couldn't tell, but it added
yeah,
depth to the film without
yeah.
being all jump in your face.
Yeah, that's right, because that's right, because that's what one I was like, damn, that's why sometimes I forgot we were in 3D on some of that
Yeah,
shit because they didn't over like a lot of the stuff
it felt like more we were in the room with the character than
yeah
throwing shit at your face that normal
yeah
3D does. Yeah, there was more of that.
yeah. It seems like we were just like walking with her, not
Not she's
you know
throwing stars at
and
us or some
actually
shit.
taking cover with her. It's like it's like some of the angles on that. When she ducked around. It's like they filmed. But anyway, going back to Wonder Woman.
Yeah, like
uh,
yeah, it was good effects. Like I won't say they
yeah,
were great. They were good.
yeah. I guess of course, I guess it said some of the, maybe I guess it said that was like you said maybe we saw it in three. Maybe it was actually filmed better for 3D.
Yeah, because I think they
That
did
they're
film it for 3D. Especially some of the effects of the lasso felt
yeah
like they filmed that for 3D. Because
yeah
the lasso looked slightly out of place in the standard showing. Like the lasso was the effect that was getting. I feel like that was more made to jump out, and that would probably have looked better in 3D.
yeah
But I didn't want to put the fucking glasses on, so
yeah. I didn't money.
I didn't want to put the fucking glasses on.
Yeah.
That there was only two showings of that shit. We would have to get up early as fuck for that, or be out way late. We would just be fucking sitting down for it now. Fuck all that. But yeah, the origin story was great. The fighting in the trenches in the war was that her coming up out of the fucking trenches to whoop the Nazi ass was great.
Like I said, I mean, I asked for a rewind button
Yeah,
on that intro. Oh my god, that was so fucking awesome.
yeah. When she comes out,
You
even
know,
before she has the shield and she's
I don't know,
fighting them
I
all
actually
off
kind
with
of
the
almost
shield.
want to go see it in 3D now. If I had money to go see it, this, hell, I ain't got nothing to do next 2 days.
Well, I mean, you can go ahead and
Yeah,
go. I got shit to do.
but yeah, exactly. I've been saying I really almost wouldn't mind seeing it in 3D now,
Yeah.
just for compare.
Well, I was gonna go see it in 3D if I saw it Thursday night, but I'm just fucking busy.
But I mean, and when's the last time I said I wanted to go see a fucking movie again?
Like never,
Every movie,
never.
yeah,
I've seen two recently that I want to see again. Get Out, I bought. I haven't bought a DVD in fucking forever, and I bought that shit on Blu-ray. And Wonder Woman, I would see 47 more times.
I mean, well, Assassin's Creed when it finally gets to the $5 movies, I'll probably buy. You
Yeah, but
know,
that's fine. I bought that shit as soon as I saw. I bought Get Out as soon as I saw it on Blu-ray. I was like, snitch! Fucking watch this now! And I went home and watched it immediately because I had to own that shit.
yeah, I was going. I want to get fucking Resident Evil on four ultra four K, but motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy Resident Evil when it gets to be cheaper because I own every other one and fuck it, complete the set.
Well, you got an S too, so you.
I don't. I'm not gonna have a 4K TV for a hot fucking
Yeah.
minute.
I'm just saying, but I said you
Yeah, I
could.
could watch it at 4K, but I'm not gonna have a 4K TV. But my next TV will be 4K or whatever.
Of
It's
course,
just
hell, maybe by the time this movie fucking comes out, 4K movies will fucking go down slightly. I mean, because
I'm gonna buy this shit in 4K.
yeah.
I will buy
Like I
Wonder Woman at the highest
I
price.
will, that fucking intro scene, I will make that my motherfucking screensaver.
I'll pay brand new video game price for Wonder Woman. I don't care.
I mean,
For one, that my lifelong dream of Wonder Woman on the screen in live action happened.
yes.
It was pretty badass. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. Sit there. I mean, because for the most part, it was pretty. I mean, like I said, hell, especially a lot of the training sequences. That stuff. look good. It was not nice. They did slow mo on other characters besides her.
Yeah, all the Amazons got little spotlights when they were fighting.
Yeah, and sit there. They did some slow mo action just to show how truly badass they were. Sit there. Both going. You know,
Yeah, when they
in
fought
the
the dudes with guns with their little with the arrows and shit, and they whooped their ass. That was great.
Although really, really, I thought that part was a little long for as many, for only as many soldiers as there were. Really, and they were, that should have been firing arrows from the cliff. Okay, we're done.
that was slow motion fan service though. Like you had to see them flopping around in their draws. That was just fan service. That was all that was.
I know, but that was my only complaint about that. The fact that there was only
that the fight lasted more than 30 seconds. Yes.
Yeah, the fact because I mean it was 100 against 100. It was pretty much 100 versus 100. That should have been okay. We far. Okay, done.
Yeah.
For real. I mean, they're supposed to be they're that badass. The motherfuckers should have never made it to the fucking beach. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but they had to kill her auntie, so that she could take her little helmet and go whoop ass with it.
I know. I'm just saying the bitch is supposed to be so fucking badass. The motherfucker should have never made it to the fucking beach.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
If it had been like 100 versus just her and like her, like it would have been like four of them out there, and then they came out and murdered all of them, that would have been better. Like she would have came out and been like, "Who the fuck are these guys?" and came out with her arrows and fought them off, and then the rest of the Amazons came and murdered them real quick. I'd have been cool with that.
Yeah.
But they did kind of have a big giant skirmish for no reason. It should have just been like like 4 or 5 Amazons at the most, versus the guys on the beach.
Yeah.
And then the cleaning crew.
Yeah. Maybe because maybe Andy dies like that, or not Andy, but somebody
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Like you said, and everybody comes in, and then come into archers or whatever.
I think it was Antiope or Calliope. I don't remember what the fuck her name was.
But yeah,
I just heard badass.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, that was my really my biggest problem with that movie for real.
Okay, I only had 2, but we're gonna get to the other one that I have.
I mean, that was my biggest,
Yeah, I had 2 gripes with the movie. That was one of them. I know why they went the way they did, because it would be shorter just to have 1 fight instead of 2. But the second part of the fight wasn't gonna be a fight. But yeah. Then we get to Steve. I didn't hate Chris Pine. I liked Chris Pine in this movie.
No, yes, they're outside from
Chris Pine didn't play a douche. Usually Chris Pine plays a douche, and I actually like Steve Trevor. Once again, it wasn't. He had more to do in this than he did in both 3 Star Trek movies. I feel like he had more stuff to do in this, but I didn't watch Into Darkness because it was stupid.
I think I finally broke down and ran it, but I honestly don't remember.
No,
I don't remember anything about it.
That's fine. That's great for you.
So,
No, I'm not fucking watching Star Trek.
Because
Khan was fucking brown, and I don't want to start this rant right now, but yeah, I didn't hate Chris Pine. Chris always plays a douche. It's bad that I still prefer Shatner's fucking Kirk over his, because Shatner's Kirk was written better.
Was that him?
What?
Really? That was him?
Yeah, Chris Pine. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like a whole different motherfucker, like an adult, like a person.
Yeah, I didn't really,
he wasn't big, smarty douche the whole fucking movie.
Yeah, I mean, there kept going, why does he look a little, I kept going, no, why does he look familiar?
Yeah.
I did not really, I sit there like you said. He wasn't being a total jackass,
Yeah, he usually plays a horrible person that you don't like, and not because he's playing them, but because they're just written shitty.
Yeah, it seems, it's like they almost like let him go a little bit, so like he wasn't restrained or something or whatever,
Yeah.
Well, also directed by a woman.
Yeah. He couldn't douche out that way. Go, Patty Jenkins!
Yeah.
But, let's see. The story was pretty well put together. I didn't stop and go, oh, look, there's a giant crater-sized pothole right here, watching the movie. I mean, there's plot holes in every movie. That's fine.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't stop at the crater in the middle.
Well, they didn't really. Remember that bitch with the mask? They didn't really go finish her off. She got and ran away.
She got up and ran away. That was the end of her story. She got up and ran away. Man, I wanted her to be Ares so bad, but I didn't. I went in no spoilers at all. I mean, I knew the movie was coming out. I knew what day was coming out. Everything else, I ran from like the plague. I didn't watch trailers. I didn't get any kind of build up to disappointment. I just skipped everything.
I watched the initial trailer when it, you know, initially, and then like I said, what are kind of pop, of course, I was paying attention during a commercial, something I was watching,
Yeah.
you know,
No, I thought.
but that was pretty much it was always the same trailer, so I quit paying attention to it, a long time ago. I didn't pay.
Now, I had all my pop up blockers
Yeah.
on. If anything said Wonder Woman, I ran from it. If it didn't say what day does this come out, I was out.
I had no, when's Justice League supposed to come out?
No clue because I avoided everything like the plague so I could see Wonder Woman clean. The only thing I saw was I had autoplay on Jeremy Johns's reviews, and his review was spoiler free, so I wasn't really spoiled for anything. He just said he thought it was great, and that was the only thing I saw. And because I wasn't at the computer, it was just autoplaying.
Yeah, I guess it's it. Like I said, that was my real big complaint. Aside from the, like you said it would have been, chick fight would have been cooler.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
have liked the chick to come out and rip her thing off and be like, recovering Ares and just rip it off and like fucking Hulk out and shit. Because we all knew that the dude who was the main vampire in 30 Days a Night was not Ares. I mean, after she stabbed him with the sword, of course, somebody gave him vampire powers and he went to go terrorize Alaska. But, because that's fucking canon in my head, damn it. He's the undead monster that ate all those people in 30 Days a Night.
So I don't think I've seen that.
Okay, we're going to watch 30 Days a Night next week. But, yeah, he's a dickhead vampire in 30 Days a Night. It's got a... No, his name is right there. The main character in Lucky Number 11. Josh Hartnett. Josh Hartnett is the main character in the movie. But, yeah. That guy, who was the angry Nazi, was just a total dickhead vampire in 30 Days a Night. It's great. And they're like the murder people, really hard vampires, blood everywhere, who gives a fuck? Because fuck you, I'm hungry. The good vampires. And that's what he did after he got turned after one woman stabbed him. But that's two great movies to link together. Where was I? Yeah, we knew that guy wasn't Ares because she had to give him fucking dosage to get him big. But I figured since, they kept making reference to he's the one that creates all the problems, he's the one that does this, he's the one that does this, the perfect reveal would have been for the Doctor to be fine and then just rip it off and have like full on Ares beard. And
Yeah, because
and an Ares out.
that's why they mask because he's a dude. Because she's a dude.
Well, I thought the fake smash was because she was damaged because she was.
No. Well, because but that's where the beard's coming out.
Well, no, I was thinking, look, she's damaged like Ares would be damaged from getting beat up by Zeus, and I'm like, fuck yeah, she rips that off, heals up. She was in hiding. Of course, she grows full on Ares beard, and then she's dude. But it would have been cool to see this start out as a chick fight, and then you know who I am. And then every time everybody says Ares, for the rest of my life, because of them damn games, I will forever hear it in Kratos' voice.
Yeah. Ares!
You ain't got enough bass in there.
Yeah,
like
no.
You gotta have the bass in there.
That moment, yeah, I can, Yeah.
TC Carson, I loved your Kratos. You probably never listened to this, but I will. I love you, but I also will probably respect Christopher Judge's Kratos too, because he also has that bass. Sorry, bro, but I love you both. Yeah. So every time everybody said Ares, I just heard Kratos in the background going Ares, and it was too funny. I can't watch Xena no more. Like I can't anything with Ares in it anywhere. I just hear Ares like that, and it's just hilarious. Because as Kratos, I beat the shit out of him with that voice. And when she was having the big fight, okay, I skipped way ahead. Anyway, well, I mean, the middle is just where she's just whooping ass and saving lives, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
She saves that village. She gets through the trench where it's supposed to be blocked off. It's fucking awesome. They sneak and spy, and she wears cool outfits. And the secretary was funny because people missed the secretary spoke so fast that a bunch of people in the audience missed a couple of jokes that she made. It's pretty great. The secretary running the war at the behest of Ares. So after she killed big angry German dude with the sword, and she was like, "Why is everybody still fighting?" No, I was like, "Cause the chick's Ares." It's like, "Cause it's the doctor, dude. She's the one making the shit." And then when David Thewlis came out, like, I don't even know what his name is and anything else. I just know he's David Thewlis. And he came out with his smarmy Britishness. So I was like, we have a smarmy British villain in the fucking Wonder Woman movie. It's great. he came out. He came out with, the mustache was appropriate for the time period. But then they did the flashback to where he's fighting Zeus, and then hurt Ares with the mustache.
With the darker mustache.
With the darker, not as with the full on porn stash.
And he's naked. And he's naked with the porn stash.
Yeah, the hair and the nakedness and the hairy chest and the porn stash.
He looked more like I said, look like fucking, look like goddamn Ron Jeremy, not Ron Jeremy, fucking, like I said, John Holmes flashback.
Yeah. God. Some 70s porn star. He just totally had the 70s porn star look down. And I couldn't stop laughing the entire rest of the movie. Like, every time he would talk and he'd be like, I'm Ares, Ares is supposed to either be, like, just stubbly or, like, super rough beard guy. I mean, I appreciate that they didn't pick some big, bulky motherfucker to be Ares. That's fine.
Yeah.
That was pretty great. It wasn't the big angry man that's going to be Ares. It was actually fantastic. It was this smarmy British guy. But, like, when they went to the flashback, they were supposed to either give him a beard to go with this, or shave it off or something. I mean, the stash, Ares with the stash was just way too fucking funny.
Yeah.
I laughed through the entire rest of the fucking movie because Ares with the porn stash is the greatest fucking thing ever. I think Patty felt the same way too because she couldn't let him shave it off for the flashback. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a clause in there we can remove. The porn stash was just, fuck, dude, it was funny. Diana was losing the fight. Stuff was blowing up, and like they were wrecking shit, and I was just like, this motherfucker got a porn stash. Like, I couldn't focus. It was that fucking funny. Tony's still laughing.
Yeah, and, well, no, you think about, because like you said, with the porn, when it's like, oh my God, and there's a category for that called fucking young versus, young and old. Or old and young. I'm like, oh my God, and that's great.
And then the music kicks up, and and you expect it to be porn.
So there, but it was hilarious with the fucking molten fucking metal eye slits when he made the help.
Yeah, he made the eye slits, and he was like, "Wait, you gotta check out the stash." Like he just went. He had to make sure you could still see the stash through the helmet. I was just like, that's almost as bad. Since we're talking about Star Trek, that's almost as bad as Ricardo Montalban and his pecs in fucking Wrath of Khan. Like, you will see this shit. You will check out the stash. Like, I could not stop laughing. It didn't ruin the movie. It's just gonna be funny forever. Fucking Ares with a porn stash. I will conquer you, Diana.
I know that like when he got all charged up with the lighting and stuff, and he's all, she just like, oh, thanks for a toy, sit there, farted back,
it looked awesome.
I was like, now see, that's what it should look like, and fucking, that's what Star Wars should look like if they were going to do, when they did that with, Palpatine and Yoda.
Yeah, they should look like that shit. Although there was a moment that lagged. It was they really pushed hard on the you better feel bad for Steve being about to die. They hung on that moment a long fucking time. Like, you knew he was gonna blow up, and you're supposed to feel sad for him blowing up, but they were like, "We will get every tear out of you that we possibly can." Yeah, it was like we know you're gonna blow up, bro. We know you don't want to do it, but we don't have to watch that part. I mean, they already had the tear wrenching. I'm gonna go and hand you the watch shit, and then they had him staring at the screen for like a minute and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, that did. Yeah, that was a little long. You know, what I mean, I was like, you know,
Like, are you gonna puss out? Is that why you're taking so long? Like, are you not gonna do it? Because it was long enough where it seemed like he was not
yeah,
going to blow it up.
yeah.
Just like backing up in a fucking parking lot, like when you're doing a test and running over the cones on the way. I mean, you still didn't hit anybody, but damn, totally unrelated.
Well, actually, especially because even after they cut away to him from to her, it still took long enough for
Yeah, and we watched that
I mean,
plane for another minute and a
I
half.
was like, well, hell, did he bail out? Because frankly, he had enough time.
He had enough time pointing, thinking about it, making faces at the camera, and then she's staring for 15 fucking minutes. Like, is he gonna jump out of the plane?
Not like that really wasn't an
Like,
option.
he had time to land in the time that they fucking filmed that shit. If he had a parachute, he would have been alright.
Yeah, this
Like,
fucking set, okay, okay, we'll get to 20, get to fucking 30,000 feet, blow the motherfucker, so, I mean, just jump at, fucking shoot it when you jump out, call it a day.
there were explosives everywhere on the fucking base. Why the fuck? They were throwing explosives like they were candy for like
Yeah,
10 minutes.
drop a grenade.
Yeah.
Fucking jump out.
There were
Peace.
explosives everywhere. I mean, I'm okay with Chris Pine blowing up. That's fine. But because I think that was required that Steve had to sacrifice himself in the story. I don't remember. Like Wonder Woman has 97 origin stories, and I never made it. I always skip the romance part because I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, well, apparently, it don't, like Agent Carter, it don't matter.
Who cares? Punch something big.
Yeah.
But
It's there. Okay, so see, I mean, hell, really, she has more reasons to be angry than Batman. When she's walking around, because I'm bad at,
yeah, well,
Yeah.
her island's still there.
Yeah.
Like if they blew up the island, then she'd be in the dark outfit with the murdering motherfuckers. Although there was one thing that I did notice about the movie that was really weird was that it's not it's not an issue with the movie itself. It's just it's part of the DC extended universe, which we all lovingly call the Murderverse. There was very little blood in the movie. It didn't really, it didn't match the rest of the Murderverse because no blood. A lot of motherfuckers died.
To an extent. Yeah, but
A lot of motherfuckers got stabbed. There should be blood.
yeah. I mean, even when little buddy turned around and shot a little, the dude, like, you said dickhead general,
Yeah.
turn around and he's all you done, got well, when he's on the Minotaur, blah blah, oh shut the fuck up, and he turned around.
Yeah, he shot the
Yeah, I sit there, but they didn't, yeah, there wasn't no.
No, they just cut away like that. I'm sure there'll be an unrated version.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the unrated version is bloody as hell because I'm gonna buy that one. Because there was a lot of dead dudes.
I mean, especially being filmed in 3D. I mean, sit there, there was no exploding heads.
No,
It just that you would tip, because technically, really, if you want to talk about that, is a war movie.
yeah, it's a war movie
With how
with
the fuck
like no blood.
but nobody said exploded.
Yeah, it's a war movie with no blood in the Murderverse. Like it was just weird. It wasn't that it was a detriment to the movie. I mean, the movie was fine.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, like I said, people get, I mean, like,
There's a lot of stabbing for no blood.
I sit there, of course, like, the fact, like I said, during that, useless battle,
Yeah,
the fact when when they were shooting these motherfuckers, some of these motherfuckers they were shooting with the arrows, they were flying back like of course that's bullshit. People get shot too, but they're all flying. Like no arrow just fucking goes through you. Really, the fact that a lot of times that like hard, because
yeah. I don't care how hard it's being thrown. It's gonna go through your body.
you know. Because even I mean, because the arrow is going through my, but the arrow's going, sit there, it's going to just go, and it's done.
Yeah, the arrow's not gonna become like a rock and shoot you across. It's gonna go through your body. You're gonna be dead. That's the whole thing. It was just odd not having any blood, like no blood. I guess they're just saving it all to sell you
Well,
the unrated version.
Either unedited version, or again, of course, I'm gonna, make a sexist comment.
No,
No, I mean, no, I mean, although really, like I said, then again,
yeah, she wouldn't think to fap at the blood everywhere.
well, I mean, like I said, it was like you said, violent enough without just being violent.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
I'm see she wouldn't be
yeah,
fapping at the violence like
yeah.
like a dude director.
I mean, but even with all the sword slashing and
Yeah, it was just a lot of blades for there to be no blood.
yeah,
With the gunshots,
yeah.
you kind of most people cut away from gunshots in most movies anyway, unless it's straight up action flick and you want to see the in one of those action flicks
But
where you
even
see the blood.
but even Impact, although really, if you think about it, really, I want to say really more realistic, because really because getting shot by high powered machine guns, when you get shot, the blood when you get I mean there's very little uh, blood spray from where you actually get hit, and all the is on the
It'd be behind you.
Yeah, so there, and they didn't show none of that. They showed
All of
they
it was
showed
front cut.
they showed entrance wounds, not exit wounds. So there, when when they were going, just like the True Blood gore movie will show the fucking from the back, and and show all that fucking shit flying out.
But like it was more blades and arrow
but
tips,
also at
and
the same time though,
that would be more bloody in the front.
Well, actually, they did more poking. Yeah, as opposed to slashing, but she did. I mean, but the slashing she did. There wasn't a whole lot of blood. Even
But with all the slashing, the blades were still clean.
Yeah.
It was just odd. It wasn't. It was only distracting because I've watched a fuck ton of movies.
Yeah.
If it was like a kid that watched it or something,
Especially,
it'd be whatever.
well, because even on the slow mo, she slashed some body. There wasn't, a trail of blood,
No.
especially being filmed in 3D, you would, then again, maybe that was the problem.
Yeah. Well,
we didn't watch it in 3D.
Well, there's gonna be an unrated edition. I'm sure they're gonna slap some blood back in there because it's part of the Murderverse. So, I mean, it seems like they're building towards Injustice anyway, because Injustice is making money right now.
And
I don't know. It was just weird seeing all the people stabbing no blood. It was like watching like an old school X-Men movie.
well,
Or something.
also, Frank, okay, again, they're gonna do an island full of Amazonians, and single pair of tits, not even a hint at pair of tits.
Because
really,
it wasn't directed by a penis.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm just.
I mean, Steve was the one naked in the pool because it was a woman director. But there was fan service; they just weren't naked. Yeah, let's make a movie about the Island of Themyscira. Steve is naked in the pool. That I found also funny. I did laugh at that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's the third part. I was in there. I was like, yeah, No, I mean, like, just a hint. Like, just have him walk behind a bush or something. Because you would think, no offense, I mean, it would be, no, it's just, just a little bit, a little, like I said, a bit more, fan service, But that's what I was saying. I mean, it was clean. It was clean.
Yeah.
Sit there. Sit there. I mean, you don't see that very often. Even with
Well,
female,
because it was a female director and she had no desire to see these chicks naked. She wasn't gonna think about it.
Sit there. Sit there. Concentration.
They even didn't wear a shit ton of armor most of the time. They were just wearing whatever. They didn't have the boob armor.
Yeah.
Which was pretty nice. I mean, everybody wore a lot of fucking clothes.
But actually, at the same time, though, I didn't realize that talk about being supposed to be so badass, but really, frank, it seems like they died fairly easily.
Well, the Amazons are supposed to be less badass than Diana, but that one bullet bullshit. Like I thought she was gonna die in a hail of bullets, maybe, not just one.
Yeah,
But they were made in a time before guns, so you can kind of accept that.
I mean, like I said, I just, I don't know, just.
Well, you had to.
Well, also maybe not, the fact they weren't even trying to duck from the gun because again they had, Yeah.
They're used to their armor, and
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
they just have more resistant skin to being cut from blades, and they're just
Right.
used to their natural resistance to the weapons that they knew. And then
Yeah,
their
but
gun
that's
comes.
what I'm saying. But I mean, all of it seems like okay, I got shot in the gut and boom, I'm dead.
Well,
It seems
because the
like they.
bullet penetrated past all their skintanium armor,
No, I'm just talking
kind of thing.
about no, it was like boom, I'm dead. No matter where they got shot. That's
Yeah.
just just
Well,
you
they're
know.
still squishy on the inside. That's what I'm going towards. Is like maybe they're more resistant on the outside, but that would be more to conventional handheld weapons and not guns. The key
Like I said,
factor
so,
would be
but it's
guns.
only getting shot once. Like I said, I expect, maybe, it, but especially some of the, like I said, like I said, I just thought that,
Yeah.
I just, what I wasn't expecting them to be mowed down like that. I guess per se, you know what I'm saying. Especially
Not
again, well, of course, I wasn't expecting the motherfucker to make it to the beach either. So,
no. I didn't expect Antiope to go out with one shot. I expected her to go out in a hail of bullets.
yeah,
Because I'm going with, I was already thinking they're resistant to blades. They have tougher skin, maybe, and they're resistant to blades and like rocks being thrown and shit. But like a gun is so advanced that it would get to their squishy insides. Because they would still have squishy insides. Otherwise, it'd be
yeah. Like I
gross.
said, yeah. Like I said, I don't know. Of course, like I said, that whole fucking battle was fucking.
That was just that was a little off. But then again, so was the bloodlessness of it. But I still liked the movie, and I still enjoyed. We knew they had to get to that point, and it was still fun to watch them get to that point, even though it was like one bullet for real. But yeah,
Well, also special since it wasn't even really, because guns in that, I don't, that era, especially coming in off the beach like that,
yeah, we always have bigger, better guns.
I mean,
So
because like I said, it's World War One,
yeah,
so.
but
Well, and it was truly called a war to end all wars.
you would have died from that bullet because it was made of hot garbage, but it would have taken longer.
That,
Yeah,
that's all I was saying.
yeah.
Really, because really some of that armor really should have dealt with some of those bullets that.
Not just the magical gold bracelets that she has, because that shit's made from. But they didn't talk about that because that sounds stupid.
Well, well, no, well, no, see, you also see, the fact that they didn't talk about her bracelets for real. You know what I'm saying?
She just had them
Yeah,
because,
I
and
mean,
that's fine.
I don't know, it was.
Well, because they're made of the goat that nursed Zeus. Because they didn't roll back. They didn't roll back to the Titans. They didn't want to do all that stuff. They just went straight to Zeus as being the head, and they skipped a lot of that stuff. And they would have had to include that they was made from the goat that nursed Zeus if Zeus wasn't just there. Is a whole they couldn't really talk about the bracelets. She would just been like, "I got them from my father," and that would have been all that you could say about it. It would have had to
Well,
stop right there.
well, see, that's why I was saying they didn't go into that. They could
Yeah,
have just said, Zeus could have just fucking held his fucking hands up and just. And I've been.
they were more focused on the drama of good one versus
Yeah,
bad one.
we're just fucking part of her or whatever.
Yeah.
I've been, that's just,
Nope, good guy versus bad guy was
because
more important.
they grew because they seem to grow with her very well.
They might have that in the extended version because we're the only people that are fucking.
Never even have to say that.
Yeah, only the super nerds are gonna go for it, and then the super nerds are gonna be like, well, they did come from a goat, so that's why they skipped it. There's no, I mean, they would have to bring up other gods for any other explanation too. It's just kind of like they were trying to go with this guy versus this guy, and fuck it. I see why they just dropped those shields altogether.
Well, I guess say Zeus summoned every fucking thing else, or at least they had the bracelets included in the this motherfucker will whip your ass, part,
Yeah. Yeah, they could have been in the room of.
with the sword.
Yeah, because the rest of her outfit was in the room with the sword, just not the bracelets. The bracelets she already had.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. It's not a crater, but it'll take out your tires.
Well, no. Well, the rope they were already using.
Yeah, the rope they were using, the
I
outfit,
actually, I think she just grabbed a shield for real. I'm not.
the shield, the rope, and the outfit and the sword were in that tower.
Yeah.
They could have just had the bracelets in the tower too.
Yeah, that was the whole part I didn't really, because like I said, and they didn't,
Yeah.
that they're because like you said, they explained everything else, and at least they didn't give her that fucking invisible jet.
If any movie ever goes anywhere near that invisible jet, it's gonna be porn. And David Thewlis can come in there with that porn stash and star in that movie too. I had to work that back in. I just had to get it back in. Because he'll put it in. Sorry, the porn stash was too much. If they just took it out of the flashback, I'd have been all right. But no, they left it in the flashback. That was just too much. Like it flashed back, and I was like, what the fuck is this, Flash Gordon? Like what the hell? But well, that porn stash. I forgot what the fuck we were talking about because I brought it back to the porn stash.
Yeah, see, it's your fault.
Yeah.
Visual jet.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, see, yeah.
I went right back in the mental circle. Damn it. I mean, the invisible jet though. Like, whose idea was that?
And fucking you.
Just make the bitch fly.
Well, for the Justice League fucking cartoon bullshit.
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean,
I don't know if that was in the comic book or not. To be honest with you.
They had to be high as fuck. Why not just make her fly? Like what the hell? How could you come to the conclusion that an invisible jet would be better than just making the character fly or jump really far? How is an invisible jet an improvement to anything?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
How the fuck do you fly an invisible jet? How the fuck do you fuel an invisible jet? And if it's solar powered, there's no solar power without a reflection. How the fuck did an invisible jet ever make any kind of sense? Whoever wrote the invisible jet, whoever made it, just fuck you. I really need to change the title of the podcast to Amber Says Fuck You. I seriously do.
Yeah, I can say I am not disappointed.
Not in any way.
I mean, I would not have been. I mean, I would have paid full price to see this fucking movie. We went to the matinee. We went to the matinee. I would not have been upset. To pay full. If we would have paid full price to see that.
I wouldn't care about paying full 3D fucking price. It's just we had to go see it at matinee time for.
Yeah, I'm just Yeah, I mean, I would have been like because there's been a couple movies. I'm like, really?
Yeah. No, I'd go see it again right now if I didn't have other shit to do.
Exactly.
I'd have turned right the fuck around and gone to the other theater that was starting Wonderwoman immediately. just to see her come out of the fucking trenches. That would just for that.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna make like an interactive screensaver where my computer comes on and just her coming out of the.
Yeah. That's
Dead serious.
Because that part was just fucking up. And the part where they made her wear
the glasses.
I was like, oh, this will look cute.
I was like, too.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
And the secretary was like, yeah, glasses are gonna make. Yep, they're totally not making her the awesomest looking woman in the. Yep, totally.
Yep. Yeah, I sit there and yep. I think I just came a little bit.
Hey, little buddy said, "I'm terrified and aroused." Like everybody wanted to say that.
Exactly. Although I really wasn't terrified. Just mostly aroused. That's that point.
Anyway. Ew. Yes, Wonder Woman was great. Like, it wasn't completely overhyped for me, which is also great, so I could thoroughly enjoy it.
Yes.
Even the porn
it's up there, and it was, the costume looked amazing. It wasn't just cheap,
Yeah.
Looked way better than their costume in Rogue One.
Yeah. No, her outfit looked great. The vintage things that needed to look vintage looked great. All the outfits looked great. The costuming was fantastic.
Yeah. Like I said, some of the fight scenes were a little blurry, but actually, toward the end of the movie, it got a little bit better.
Yeah.
About that, it's like
they saved the money for the end.
Yeah, I guess because like I said that like I said on the island was not only unnecessary.
Shit, we saw every bit of that Ares versus Diana fight.
Yes, but like I said, unnecessary island fight was blurry as fuck.
Yeah, they
You
had a
know,
lot of Amazons to put into that too.
you know. Well, maybe sometimes maybe it's, maybe the theater can't handle it. Much as they want to advertise, we got badass fucking projectors and blah blah bullshit.
Well, you saw in those
Yeah,
super bright scenes where the screen was kind of burnt out a little bit. The projection screen was burnt, and the projector was
yeah,
making all that fucking noise because you heard it in the back, fucking humming like a fucking train. You wasn't even that close to the back. Think if I had copped out and sat back there.
maybe DVD won't be as bad.
Yeah. Well, we're getting the unrated cut with the blood in it. Hopefully, there's blood in it. I mean,
Sit
it was
there,
just weird with no
yeah.
blood. I still enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the shit out of the movie. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Even the
yeah,
part that was stupid was hilariously stupid. Like the porn stash.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I was
Only part,
thoroughly
like I
entertained.
said, when she got the ice cream cone, she would have just,
Really,
especially,
really.
cause she made a comment. You should be proud.
Because apparently ice cream is made of magic. But my first thought was, my lactose intolerance was like, what if she was lactose intolerant? And they went into the battlefield in World War One, and she had the runs. But that was completely separate from the movie. It had nothing to do with the movie. I just thought that was funny. Like, if you're gonna try ice cream for the first time, you ask that person, can they drink milk?
So
Mm-hmm.
first time she ate fucking, well, even this foreign food, even then, is
Yeah,
still.
she should have had like seriously like dramatic Greek god level mud butt like that. I just thought that was funny, and I stopped to laugh. And I'm sure everybody looked at me funny when I was laughing at the ice cream. I was thinking about what was going to happen after, that they would not show in the. Just stop. You don't put toilets in. Yes, I was thoroughly entertained by Wonder Woman. It was
Yeah,
it was
like
it
I
was
said,
very
yeah, I mean,
entertaining.
hell, really, I mean, of course, not real sure exactly how long the movie actually was. It probably I forgot to check. I forgot to check the time when it actually did start.
Yeah, we only had a.
Yeah,
It was maybe 10, 15 minutes of previews that were left by the time we got in there. 10 minutes maybe.
I'll tell you, I don't really remember seeing the one or the Harrison Ford movie.
Okay, when I walked in, there was two. There was at least three previews.
I just remember seeing the Harrison because they were doing. And we got the most awesome projector ever.
Yeah.
Shit. And,
No, I watched more previews than you because you were still in line. It was only a few minutes. Like, cause we got there, it was already after the time. It was after.
yeah,
It was like 10
it was
after.
right. Yeah, right around quarter. Yeah, we got there pretty much right at start, which should have been start time.
Yeah, and they were in line for like
And,
10 minutes.
yeah, we were in line for fucking that.
And then I was standing in there because you were still in line for another couple minutes after I went in there, and it was like another 10 minutes. So it was. I
Yeah.
don't like to go to movies anymore because it's like 20 fucking minutes of 20, 30 minutes of previews.
I mean, yeah, it's getting like I said, yeah, it's getting fucking.
Yeah, the start of the movie is now a suggestion because fuck you, it's lots of previews.
But at the same time, though, I was just like, dang, I didn't really think it was that. I didn't think it was that long. I mean,
No,
it didn't. I mean, I would definitely say. I guess what you got to even because I would have no idea what running time was. I didn't look. Take a stuff or not.
I'm just gonna look it up. Since we saw it now, we can actually look it up. Ugh, it is.
2 hours 21 minutes.
Yep.
So and
Yeah,
then
it didn't feel like it at all. Great. It didn't feel
yeah,
like a slog like everything else in the Murderverse. Yes. 90,000 thumbs up. We'll see this shit again.
yeah.
You gonna go? That's fine.
I'm
You gonna go?
talking out loud.
I'm gonna go one day. I'm just gonna ninja over there one day after work. Like I'm gonna see the Late Show at fucking Stony Brook. And it's gonna
I
be
was saying
awesome.
if I see it again, that'd be the only way I could see it again. Go, Tuesday, and I would, try to get to that thing where I get to pick my seat so I can get a good viewing of it. Instead, just off to the side, shit.
I don't know if you can't get Dave to go, but yeah, Wonder Woman 9 times over. Oh wow, it's got 93% of Rotten Tomatoes. That's cool.
Sorry, it looks like an O from here. Man, yeah, what is that?
Internet Movie Database. They rate it's like fan rating, but they're kind of haters at IMDb most of them. Yeah, the last three movies I've seen I've loved. The last three things I saw were Get Out, Logan, and this. So yeah, I kind of like movies again. TV's still fantastic, but I kind of like movies again. Thanks for listening to Salem I'm Hit. We're just gonna read about Wonder Woman and completely ignore the fact that we're recording this podcast.
Exactly. Yeah, because Wonder Woman.
Yeah, like we're about to probably watch like 90 fucking reviews and shit and go, yes, we agree with you. Now that we finally watched the shit.
yeah, I'll sit there and hopefully can find a couple of decent views of the rollout.
Yeah.
I'm Tony.
And I'm Amber. And thanks for listening. We're on the internets as Salem I'm Hit everywhere. .coms, the Twitchers, the Twitches, the Twitters, the Twitches, the Stitchers, the flops and gloops and gleeps, all that shit. Thanks for listening.